Ooh. Oh, there's a fish. All right, there's a fish. Good one. This could be interesting.
I'm heading out to do a little bit of winter steelhead fishing today, and I'm looking forward to it. The snow is mostly melted around here. We've had some warm weather here last couple of days, and it's raining. It's actually been raining pretty hard today, but the rain just let up a little bit. The water should be at a good level with all this rain and snow melt. So I'm excited to give it a shot today and see what happens. I got a new camera that I'm anxious to try out, and I don't really know how to use it yet, but I'm gonna give it a shot and start experimenting today and see what I can capture.
All right, well, I think I'm recording. I did a lot of research before getting this camera, but I didn't do a lot of research on how to actually use it, and so I just had to look up where the record button was. Very first time using this camera. I don't know, I didn't do anything with audio. I'm just using the camera's audio, so I'm gonna give that a shot and see how it works. I'll maybe do a little bit of talking, but I don't know if it's gonna pick up anything I'm saying, so who knows. But thought it would be fun just to give it a try here and try to capture some footage just to have something to work with. Right now I'm filming in 5.7K at 60 frames per second, but I may change that up and try to do, this camera shoots up to 8K, so I may do that for a little bit too. We'll see. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing, clearly, but you know, whatever. You got to start somewhere, and I think it'll be fun to give it a try. Oh yeah, the water's really high. Definitely surprised at how high the water is. Pretty colored up too, especially for this time of year. Usually it's pretty low all throughout the winter. Gosh. Waders are leaking. My reel is squeaking. Yeah, this could be interesting. So I'm just going to keep this recording for a little bit. I'm actually debating if I want to even fish this entire stretch. The water's up. Haven't hooked anything yet, but you know, just really fish the first couple of bends here. I'm guessing the water's pretty cold because of all we had quite a bit of snow, and then I'm sure that, you know, that's all clearly melted. There's a little bit of snow left in some places, but all that cold water, or all that ice water, is just probably slowing things down quite a bit, although the water is up and maybe there's some fresh fish coming in, but who knows. This river gets hit really hard too. It's deep right there. Oh no, come on. Don't do that. Shallow up here. It's pretty shallow. There's a fish. Good one. Oh. Yeah, stay out of that log stuff. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a big steelhead. Oh. No, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Yeah. Big male. He's oh my buddy. Oh boy. Yeah, he's hot. Jeez, Pete, come on. Dude. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Just having his way. Looks like a dark fish. Probably been in the river quite a while. He was up in relatively shallow water. Jeez. Head shakes. I'm having a hard time turning this guy. He's not a giant, but big enough. Whoa. Come on, buddy. Big enough to give me issues, that's for sure. It's good to have a fish on. Yeah, upstream here though. Something. He's... Oh man. Jeez. Powerful fish. So getting that current. Really difficult to get too much to them. Fish there. Come on. No. Darn it. Oh, shoot. Jeez. Thought I had him there for a minute. Let's see. All right. So camera mount thing not working out so well. Cool fish. Whew, well, just caught a nice steelhead there. Oh man, feels good. Feels good to get a fish on, and oh yeah, I'm still getting used to this camera. I've got a lot of stuff on the lenses here. Yeah, I've got I got this little lens cloth, tried to get some of the stuff off the lenses, but there's still a lot of lint and stuff getting stuck in there, so I don't know how great this footage is going to be, but either way, it's still fun to catch something regardless of how it turns out. But it's tricky to do this when you're trying to film by yourself, whether it's hunting or fishing or anything. It's hard enough sometimes just to actually accomplish catching a fish or shooting a deer, and then you add in trying to get it on film and, you know, capture that process. It makes it pretty tricky at times, but, you know, willing to learn and try to get better at it, just because I have so much fun doing this, and the more that I share these experiences, people seem to appreciate it, and I like it. I like being able to share what's happening and keep people posted, and instead of telling them about it, you know, showing them what happened and whenever possible. So anyway, yeah, I'll keep after it here. I haven't been fishing that long, just a couple of bends, no trout or anything, just all of a sudden, boom, that steelhead hit in some pretty shallow water. So I may actually walk back up a little bit and give this hole a better shot, because I didn't really fish it. I was just fighting that fish through here. So anyway, one fish down, and keep after it. Walking back up to fish this hole the right way. Well, I guess didn't even fish it at all. I just fought that fish through here. He hit just upstream. I might actually even walk up there, take another cast in there. Sometimes they'll do that. Not as much in the winter like this, but sometimes when they're in the spring, when there's a lot of fish in the river, there'll be a fish hanging out in a good feeding line, and you know, you catch that fish and you go right back to that same spot, and there'll be another fish there. It's like you catch the dominant fish, and another fish moves in because that's a preferred area for whatever reason, current, or, you know, being able to rest, being able to get food. So that's happened a lot, like I said, especially in the spring when there's a lot of fish in the river. And I've had it happen before, which, I mean, you catch, I think seven or eight fish out of the exact same spot in a hole, like a very small part of the hole. But yeah, kind of neat to learn those little nuances. And when you get in a roll like that, sometimes there's not much rhyme or reason to it, but other times there's very specific reasons why they're hanging out in the spots where they are. Yeah, I'm getting I got a lot of junk on these lens guards. I'm gonna have to figure out a better solution here, because that camera or that picture quality is not going to turn out very well. Yeah, it sure is fun to catch those things. Kept tightening that drag, and man, I was having a hard time moving that fish. Using a 7 weight, it's plenty powerful to be able to handle these things, but just got into that current and there was not much I could do when he was downstream of me like that. What a beautiful day. Awesome way to head into the new year here, doing some winter steelhead fishing with no snow on the ground. Pretty rare that happens, but usually when there's relatively warm weather in December, January, that time frame in Michigan, there's going to be steelhead in the rivers. It's just a matter of getting onto them, and I've caught a lot of fish this time of year over the years. Jeez, yeah, this is all fogged up. Maybe I'll just shut this off for a little bit and see if it dries out. Yikes. Yeah, that's not great. Alright, starting to rain again. Yeah. Alright, I got my camera back set up. I spent a lot of time monkeying with this. Just started raining again here, but I'm getting to a spot where I've caught a lot of steelhead. I apologize if the image is bad, the audio is bad. Probably, I'm expecting a little bit of both. This is just getting used to things. It was the first time I've used this camera, and I was a little worried about some of that stuff. I plan to get, some type of external microphone, but I don't have that yet. And I wanted to go fishing today because it looked like a good day, a decent day for it. More importantly, I could go today, and when you get a chance to go fishing, you should probably take it. So I'm hoping I got some okay footage of that last fish. Oh, ooh, that might have been. Come on. Well, hung up. Lots of that fly fishing. Is this getting foggy again? Let's see. Yep, sure is. Man, is that frustrating. Oh well. It is what it is. Just gotta get another toothpick here. I just got snagged and lost my entire rig. So that was a little bit frustrating. I'm just getting re-rigged up here. I'm starting to get a little bit cold. And it's been raining on and off. Oh, there's a fish. What is that? I can't tell if that's a trout or a skipper. It's not a full-grown steelhead if it is a steelhead. But it has some heft to it. Nice fish. Oh yeah. Looks like maybe a skipper or something. Oh, don't tell me I lost my sandwich. skipper or is that a brown? Cannot tell. Jeez. Feisty. Alright. Yeah, just a nice little skipper. I'll take that. I don't know if I want to do the underwater release or not. What the heck? It's all wet anyway, might as well. Alright. Where you at, buddy? Nice little, oops, skipper male. Oh. Jeez. Nice to his head. Well, wasn't very pretty again, but another fish. It's fun. I'll take it. Yeah, seems to be plenty of fish around. I thought that might have been a fish. Here comes the train. I can't tell. That was just like a current break or a fish porpoising right down in here. I like fishing out these little runs where it's not as deep, but a little bit of dark water. Lots of places for these steelhead and trout. Oftentimes it'll be like a nicer trout going into those places where they can feed on eggs or kind of get out of the main current. And a lot of people don't even fish them just because it's not a super deep hole. And yeah, sometimes you'll get them in those holes, but most of the time you're getting them near the hole. Like the fish will hang out where they have some depth or overhead cover or something like that, but they'll just be in a little run, not in the deepest part of the hole. Something where they're close enough to it where they can escape if they need to. chilly. It's cold. Yikes. Alright, I doubt you can see this, but there's a steelhead on a bed. And it is, December 30th today? Right out in front of me. Crazy. So I've never seen this before. I've heard of Skamania or fall run steelhead spawning really early, but these are steelhead. They're not coho or they're not salmon of any sort. They're steelhead, and they're spawning, trying to, which is, I've never seen that. It's December 30th today, I believe. Yeah, crazy. I've never. I might try to get some underwater footage of them if I can. I didn't expect to see that today. Didn't expect to see spawning steelhead at the turn of the new year here, but you never know what you're gonna see, I guess. The first little trout I've caught all day. Little one, that is. Not some nice steelhead, but yeah. Yeah, that's gonna do it. It's a wrap. Hike out of here. Got a long hike back to the car. And get home with family. Maybe even get home in time for dinner if I'm lucky. Here, right there. Cool. So cool. Just love being out here this time of year. I love being out here any time of year. Got some nice mild weather in the middle of winter. Heading into 2025. That's it. That's the river in back of me. Beautiful day. I hope you enjoy watching, and I really appreciate you coming to join me on my fishing adventure. I love doing this stuff, and any opportunity I get, go do a little fishing, spend some time in the woods, hunting, foraging, whatever it is. I just love being out here. And if you enjoy watching, that just makes me even more happy, because it gives me more of a reason to come out here and keep making these videos. So thank you. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and Happy New Year. Heading into 2025. Make it a good one. Peace.